Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
We're already off to a fun start of the morning.
Yeah, baby. Top of the morning.
888-933-93. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Jeffy joins us for the Friday show as usual. And we're getting close now to what? It's December 3rd already?
Yeah.
December 3rd. Our company Christmas party, I guess, is tonight.
Wow, thanks for
that's
the
right. Yeah.
72-hour warning we got on that.
Yeah, right? I thought, okay, did I just miss some emails?
No.
What the heck?
Oh, they've been advising us for months
on end
that this was coming up.
Yeah. Are you going?
Oh, you can't.
You can't. Right.
Company parties like that.
Keith,
what's that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I mean, I'm under the impression that there's going to be free food. I'll be there.
Wait, what time is this again?
Sometime tonight.
Is it an open bar?
I don't know.
It's at the place does serve alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get back to you.
Usually there's open bar, right? At these events.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to get me a beer.
Yeah, and that might be all you get.
Really?
Here's a couple of tickets.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't know. You going,
possible.
Pat? You going, Pat?
Well, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
So that's a no.
For the world, not for the entire world.
I mean, it's right there.
Somebody could say, I'll give you the world if you'll stay home. I'd say no. Nope, I won't do it.
The world sucks, though. I mean, who wants? That's a bad comparison, man.
That's true. That is true. All right, so apparently the Supreme Court justices are signaling their willingness now to consider overturning Roe v. Wade.
Good.
I don't believe it, but I'll take it if it happens. That's for sure. They may allow the abortion limits, but they may have to rule on the bigger issue,
the whole enchilada
of Roe v. Wade, and whether that's constitutional or not. It's really interesting what's shaping up here, and what the justices are saying to the lawyers,
right?
And what the questions they're asking, because obviously Clarence Thomas is all about overturning Roe v. Wade, and he asked such great questions the other day. Was it Wednesday when this started? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and he was asking the attorney for for the abortion people. Where in the Constitution do you find this right? What kind of right is it?
Thank you.
Is it a right to abortion specifically? Is it a liberty issue? Is it a privacy issue? Where do you find this right?
Mm-hmm.
It's contained within the 14th Amendment, Justice Thomas. No, it's really not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
But it's precedent still. I mean, that's their deal, right? I mean, that's what our
precedent is BS.
Well, that's what our law has turned into over the past
it shouldn't.
Dozens of years.
I'm hoping these new justices recognize the fact that precedent is not what they should be ruling on. They should be ruling on the constitutionality of these laws. That's what they do. That's their job. Their job isn't to decide, I got to decide the same thing the last Supreme Court decided. That's not their job. That's asinine. We'd still have slavery if that was their job. We'd still have Jim Crow laws.
Well, thank goodness we have health care, though.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Well, ironically, the 14th Amendment is in relation to people that are born in the United States. Mm-hmm. But why can't they lean on the 10th Amendment? The power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, as Justice was alluding to, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. So Mississippi gets to make the laws.
Right, they could actually.
I'm so sick of you people and your states' rights. I'm seriously,
are you?
Can't
really?
Take it.
You can't take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Guilty.
I can't take it.
I wonder if they could find something, I don't know, in the preamble to the Constitution that might lead them to a pro-life stance. I don't know what that would be, of course. Other than...
Is there an example?
Yeah, you have something for us?
Yeah, other than, that we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty, to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the blessings, we are securing the blessings of liberty for our posterity, of life and liberty to our posterity. Who are our posterity? People that are in your womb. That's who posterity is.
Oh, I thought it was my butt.
No, it's not your butt. It's not.
Jeffy's butt.
That's your posterior.
Oh.
Yeah. I can see where you got confused there. Yeah. So, I love Clarence Thomas because he was it was obvious that he was pointing out the fact that you can't point to it because it's not there.
Right, it's
just not there. So don't give me this nonsense. It's not there.
Right, but that's what Breyer was talking about, right? When he was talking about precedent, though. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you whether he was. I didn't get the sense whether he was for or against it, but he was talking about it being precedent.
Breyer is pro-life.
Breyer?
Yeah, Breyer, Stephen Breyer. Definitely. Oh, I mean, pro-choice. Did I say pro-life? Yeah, he's pro-choice. Okay. Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is a slam dunk now. You got Breyer?
I wish.
Oh, wow.
I wish. So you're going to have Thomas, obviously. You'll have Alito.
Mm-hmm. You have Gorsuch.
You'll have Gorsuch. It looks like. Yep. And then kind of alluding.
What about Barrett?
So you're going to have on the other
We're
side.
not sure.
Well, so you got the three on that side for
Not sure.
pro-life. On the pro-choice side, you've got Breyer, Sotomayor, and Kagan.
Right.
And then you've got Roberts, who is never going to take a stand for anything.
Yeah, he's a coward.
So you got three wild cards. We don't know about Coney.
You have three pro-choice, you got three pro-life, and you got three who are kind of in the middle somewhere.
Kavanaugh, we don't know.
Kavanaugh, don't know. Although I would think Kavanaugh leans
Barrett too,
and Barrett.
You hope so.
Amy Coney Barrett, the most
Catholic, right?
I thought she was the most solid pro-life person till she got to the court, and then of course
we'll see.
Now nobody knows, but we'll see.
Yeah,
but we won't see until next June. So
they're going to get right on it.
Right on it. Well, they got to think it. They got to think about it for a while. They're going to ponder it.
Right.
For 7 months
something.
How
about we put it on the clock? We put it on the, you ponder it for, I don't know, a day.
Right.
I'm just so sick of the precedent thing because I think it was it CNN yesterday that was playing the Kavanaugh thing, saying I wouldn't want to overturn precedent. Why are you even in the Supreme Court? Why are you a judge?
Yeah.
If you're up there based on what other court cases in the past have said, you either look to this document we call the United States Constitution. That's the rule book. That's where you can make. You don't look to other nations, whatever RGB or whatever she said. What was her thing?
If she was going to write a new constitution.
But if we just did precedents, then slavery would still be a thing, right? So let's get off that argument. It's pathetic.
Yeah, this is crazy what Ginsburg said.
You should certainly be aided by all the Constitution writing that has gone on since the end of World War II.
Mm-hmm. Since the end of World War II.
I would not look to the U.S. Constitution if I were drafting a Constitution in the year 2012.
Okay, Ruth Bader Ginsburg would not look to the U.S. Constitution if you're drafting a Constitution in what was then 2012. That's outrageous.
Sure is.
Then why are you a Supreme Court justice? Because the only thing you're supposed to rule on is the U.S. Constitution, and you don't even appreciate it. You don't think it's valid.
I might look at the Constitution of South Africa.
That
was a deliberate attempt.
That's been working out.
To have a fundamental instrument of government that embraced basic human rights.
CRT.
We don't have that, right?
It's a CRT Constitution.
Had an independent judiciary.
Wait, an independent judiciary? Why didn't we think of that?
It really is, I think, a great piece of work that was done.
Sure.
Much more recently than the U.S. Constitution.
And much more recently, so it's way better. Canada
has a Charter of Rights and Freedoms.
Canada.
Dates from
What'd they come up with?
82.
82, so it's, wow, that's going to be really a good constitution then. Because it's from 82. So, you know what kind of year 82 was for constitutions? It's the same.
Is it like the gold standard year?
I don't.
As 36 for wine. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 36 was a great year for wine. 82 was a year for constitutions.
Almost certainly look at the European Convention on Human Rights.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes,
Sure.
why not take advantage
Right.
of what there is elsewhere
Because
in the world?
that's not your...
Right. And then, of course, you had the Icelandic Constitution of 2012, where they got suggestions for what to put in it from Twitter.
Yeah.
So, a lot of LOLs in the Icelandic Constitution. Yeah, because a lot of it came from Twitter. So they're
A lot of
LOL.
a lot of emojis, a lot of the
emojis. Yeah,
emojis.
yeah. I'm not sure how that plays out in the law and when they rule on things, but it's just cool. Because it's new.
I'm trying to look up another quote. I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure it was Breyer who said that the Supreme Court has to look at other courts. Very similar to this quote here. You can't ignore other courts around the world.
The hell? What do you mean? Of course you
can. Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can. You ignore every other court.
In fact, we expect you to.
Right.
Right. It's your job to ignore it all. You've got one thing to base it on. It's just not tough. It's not hard.
So we'll see you again in June.
Wow. Right. Yes. So there's some light at the end of the abortion tunnel, though. It's pretty amazing. This could go away. Abortion could go away. Well, I mean, people would still seek them. People would still probably get them. But you're not going to get 1 million a year. That's for sure. You're not going to lose 1 million people a year like we are now.
Right. I mean,
if they overturn Roe v. Wade.
I would say that usually, and again, I'm not sure the precedent, but usually we should err on the side of life.
Thank you. I mean, seriously.
Yes.
That's what it comes down to.
What do you say?
Yeah.
What do you say? Let's all just agree on that.
Yeah. Well, we can't. We can't at all. And what was it? What was it? Sotomayor said something about it's not really life. They're not. You can't tell me that there's brain activity because brain dead people, even when they're dead, they still 40% of the time they react to stimuli. 40% of the no, Puddin'. That's an incorrect statistic.
Yeah.
40% of dead people don't recoil when you touch their foot.
Yeah. Here's I have the quote here.
They're not dead yet. The brain dead.
No,
there is about.
She was saying they were dead.
They're brain dead.
Hold on, that's a quote. Yeah, there's about 40% of dead people who, if you touch their feet, the foot will recoil.
Yeah, 40.
There are spontaneous acts by dead. She says, this is the quote, by dead brain people.
No, I'm going to say no 40%? On that. 40%?
That seems high.
No way.
That seems
high.
high.
Seem really high.
It does seem high.
That almost makes it seem like the zombie apocalypse is closer than we anticipated.
But I mean, the coroners and stuff talk about bodies sitting up or, regurgitating and stuff after they're dead.
Every once in a while.
But I don't know that it's, I seriously, I don't know the number, but I'm guessing it's
tiny.
Not 40%.
No, it's not 40%. No, it's not. And so her point was, how do we know if they feel pain when we kill them?
Right.
Well, that's not even the point. The point isn't whether or not they feel pain, although that's something we should definitely consider, which the left doesn't care about.
No, they don't care.
They don't care one iota about that. But the issue now is, can you kill that person inside the womb, whether or not they're feeling pain? Is that okay? Jeez.
Isn't she making the pro-life case though? There, she says, "Look, if you're dead, you can still feel pain, so let's not kill him." Right? Isn't that? It just seems like she's making a counter argument there.
Yeah,
very cumbersome.
I mean, ridiculous points from a Supreme Court justice. What are you doing on that bench? My gosh!
It seems to me you've asked that question about several of the Supreme Court justices.
Yes. Ginsburg, Sotomayor, Kagan's actually made a few surprising rulings. She's not great, but she's better than the rest, it seems like, on the left side of the spectrum. A little bit more reasonable. All right, let me tell you about real estate agents I trust. If you're looking to sell your home, looking to buy a home, then this is the way to go, because these are the agents who have great track records. And they have great track records because they've got this experience, and they know what people are looking for. They know what buyers are looking for. They know how to sell your home. And they'll sell your home quickly and for the most amount of money. And that's really what you want, especially when this is the biggest investment you'll probably ever make in your life. Real Estate Agents I Trust. The name really says it all. Go to realestateagentsitrust.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
888-900-3393. Also add Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Some amazing moments for President Braindead. Speaking of brain dead, you could actually
Make that case there.
be president of the United States when you're brain dead. So, yeah, that's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Yeah,
what a
isn't it?
time to live.
Isn't it?
That is interesting.
Even after people know you're brain dead, they'll still elect you president of the United States. What an open-minded country we are.
Will they?
What an open-minded country.
What's sad is now there's precedent.
Yep. So we'll be doing this a lot now.
Yes, we
By
will.
the way,
Get used to it.
we are at December 3rd, right? Is that coming up? It's today, right?
Yeah.
It's today, 2021. This is the day Jeffy originally predicted Joe Biden would leave office.
Oh.
Not
Not gonna happen.
Obviously, he should. He should. You should
Yeah.
be correct.
Yeah.
And
But not.
So we're gonna mark you off of the old Joe Biden pool.
darn
Sorry
it.
about that.
Oh, well.
What are you going to do?
Should we
Yeah.
should we
That was
clap?
a date I pulled out of the back pocket.
Yeah.
I should have thought,
Well, should we clap
darn
for the president of the United States?
I mean, good.
Yes.
I mean, good.
Yes, we should.
I should say
Okay.
good. I'm glad that he's still president. That date was just a...
Yeah.
Well, what's the alternative? Kamala Harris? It might actually be good. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Her staff's dropping like flies. They're
yeah,
out.
she lost another one.
But Biden was a little tardy when he was
Yeah.
being... Is this LL Cool J? I
Yes,
think,
it
that's
is.
introducing... I didn't
Nice.
realize LL Cool J was a big Democrat guy.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah? Some of these guys
He
are
would
pretty
claim,
conservative.
He would claim he's not.
Oh, I'm independent.
Yeah.
That's what he'd probably say. Here he is introducing the president, and then
Okay.
the president scurries out.
Now, it is my tremendous honor to welcome our literal host, the actual host for this very American celebration, President Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden.
Dr. Jill.
Yeah! Yeah! All right. Here they come. Here comes the first couple.
What is this event?
I think it's a tree lighting
Yeah, I think
meeting.
that's what they were doing.
Yeah!
So you're watching this and you're thinking, wait a minute, Jeffy may have been right with his December 3rd date.
Because he's not.
Because dude's not there.
Oh, no.
And the band played on.
Da da ba ba da da da
Wow.
boo boo ba da ba da ba da. Yeah!
And the crowd's
Somebody
like,
gets up and
"Where's
starts
he at?"
tap dancing on stage. Yeah!
That would not surprise me.
Okay,
Actually.
hey.
And
wait.
then, crowd still standing up,
What's happening?
waiting
here?
for him. Secret Service kind of
Is everything okay?
waiting for him. You hear some sirens off in the distance.
That's probably
Oh my
his
God.
caravan on its way trying to get
What
him
the
there.
heck? That's embarrassing.
Word is he's asleep right now.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
No!
Somebody
Is that
had
actually
to go
true?
wake him up.
Nuh-uh!
That's what they're saying.
No!
Whether it's absolute truth or not, I don't know.
I mean, he better be on the phone
It's
with
sad
Putin
that-
trying
sad
to
that
calm
that's-
some international crisis.
Good vibes, good vibes.
What? What's up?
Oh,
good
right.
vibes.
Okay.
Good vibes.
Good
Okay.
vibes. Okay, LL.
We want to do it again. Not,
Wanna
not the
do it
whole
again.
thing. You know, you're good. You all stood up, very patriotic. That's wonderful. Yes, you're respecting the office. You're supposed to. Sit down again, one more time. All right?
LL's handling it, man. He's got to do what he's got to do, man.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yep.
fine.
It's sad that we actually believe that he could be sleeping.
Things gonna go well.
President.
Okay.
of the
I told you,
United
Fell
man.
States.
asleep.
We thought your date was right, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Round of applause.
Okay, Paplad. Here he comes.
Here we go. All right, do it again.
Ladies
It's my
and
tremendous
gentlemen.
honor to welcome our real host, our literal host for this very American celebration,
This sounds
President Biden
familiar.
and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden.
Are they actually there this time?
LL Cool J's got to be panicking right now. Like,
I know.
please be there. Where are they? You said they were here. Oh, okay, there we go.
Dr. Jill. So heinous.
Ugh.
Oh, I can't take
Was
her.
there drool? I think you're right. I think he was
I wanna
sleeping. I
see
think
him
there's some
walk
drool
across
right
the
here.
stage.
Yeah.
On there.
I want to see him shuffle across. Darn it, I wish I could see that.
Well, he's not. What was it? His ambulatory gait has been stiffened.
Yes.
We heard from his doctor.
Yes.
Even his doctor admitted that. And then he said, but, I mean, for his age, he's vigorous. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's bumming it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, he's vigorous. All right.
That is.
Isn't that something?
They went to wake him up and his foot recoiled.
Unbelievable.
That is something.
So is this, as a matter of fact. And this is the President of the United States again questioning whether he's actually the President of the United States.
Oh, no.
Developing vaccines, saving lives, giving us hope. Also, continuing to give me advice on developments as they occur.
Okay.
I've seen more of Dr. Fauci than I have my wife. We kid each other, but they look, who's president? Fauci. But all kidding aside. I sincerely mean it.
Wait. Okay, so you weren't kidding.
Yeah, okay.
So that's all kidding aside. He is the president. I'm trying to get this straight.
Yeah, let's walk through this.
All kidding aside, I'm kidding, but I'm not. I'm not kidding. He's he's the president.
Can we have the last 10 seconds of that? Because I mean, seriously, where do we land on this? Let's start neutral. Okay, go.
Kid each other, but
Kid each other.
They look,
To the
who's
kid each
president? Fauci.
Fauci is president.
But all kidding aside.
I
sincerely mean it.
He means
I
it.
sincerely meant it.
Okay, he meant it.
He meant it.
Fauci is president. That's where it landed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all kidding aside,
it's accurate.
Fauci is president. All kidding aside, but I'm kidding. But I really meant it. I was kidding, but I really meant it.
Mm-hmm.
He really is president.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, we understand, dude.
Dr. St. Fauci is actually the president of the United States.
Yeah. Mr. President, you have an event tonight. You may want to start actually heading that way, judging by how quick your pace is these days. Just why don't we just wrap it up here? I mean, got about 6 hours to get across the Washington Mall here. Sir?
Dun, 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 dun,
That's where he was. That's where he was. He was
was
sleeping on the podium. His head was down there from that event 6 hours previous. That's what happened.
I wonder where Jill was when he was sound asleep, though. I mean, she must have been out glad handing, and he went back to the.
Yeah, she was
back to
probably
the
waiting
car
for him in
and
the
just-
hallway,
Yeah.
and she had to run back and get him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't hear it because he's 80 years old and he couldn't hear. I don't know what the deal is.
Does your
I don't
ambulatory
know.
gait have anything to do with
Too
your
slow.
hearing?
Yeah, it's
Too
possible.
slow, yeah.
It's possible he couldn't hear it, but when he did hear it, he couldn't get there in time.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. All kidding aside, I'm serious. I'm serious. He's terrible. I'm really serious.
That's where we're landed.
All kidding aside, we're landing on he's terrible.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah. Now there's a guy who's trying to teach us his language because there's a lot of Bidenese, and this guy goes through some of the Bidenese just to help us understand when he gives us these speeches what exactly it is he's trying to get across.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today I am going to teach you how to speak Bidenese.
All right.
I'm going to teach you a few words, and then we'll get the proper pronunciation and context from the master himself, President Joe Biden.
like a
The
Bidenese
first word I'm going to
masterclass.
teach you today is Nexnosrent. Nexnosrent.
Excellent.
President Biden will now demonstrate this word for us.
Okay.
Donald Trump does pose an extra threat to this. It's not hypothetical.
It's not
It's not
hypothetical.
hypothetical. Nexnosrent.
Okay.
Okay, the next word we've got is Badakefker.
It's Badakefker.
Thank
but-
you.
Yeah, we've
Say
been
it.
over
That's
this.
a different translation.
Badakefker.
I think.
President Biden.
Barack and I think it's a right for people to have bad health care.
But, maybe it is Kath.
My butt's been
Badakefker.
wet.
Whoa, this
Now-
is wrong.
No,
The
this is my
common
butt's
error
been
on
wiped.
This one is people put the stress on the
No.
wrong syllable. It's
guy-
not. My
We should be
butt's been
teaching
wet.
this guy's
It's not,
class.
My butt's been wiped.
Yeah.
It's my butt's been wet. Say it.
no,
My
no,
butt's
It's been wiped.
It's been white.
My
Next,
butt's
we have
been
a word
wiped.
that's much simpler.
Yeah, let's give it a simple one. You're messing
Palmist.
these
I
up.
want my money back from
Palmist.
this master.
I know.
You say palmist. President Biden.
Palmist.
Palmist. Yeah, okay, cool.
All right.
And if we do,
Oh,
and
God.
I'm sure we can, we can proclaim palmist.
Palmist. Not the psalmist.
The palmist who wrote
palmist
these following words.
Okay, sure.
All right, now that you've got 4 words in the bag, we're going to move on to a really complex Bidenese word.
I'm ready.
Do you think you're ready for it?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
This is sort of advanced level
Jeff,
Bidenese.
give it to me.
Jeffy's
Very
out the
long
door.
word, okay? This is what it is. It's a very long word. Are you ready?
Yes.
Truender dash dubba depression. Truender dash dubba depression. One word. One word.
Okay.
Truender dash dubba depression.
All right,
let's say it a little more quickly.
No.
Yeah, we've been over this one too.
Play it.
We got it.
Truender dash dubba depression.
Play it, bro.
President Biden, go.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international depression.
Truender dash dubba depression.
Yeah, we've been through that one.
we have.
That one in Batacalf Care, we've been down that road.
And my butt's been wiped.
And my butt's been wiped.
How's it now?
Yeah. So good.
Well, I think we know what happened and how he got like that. We have actually unearthed old footage someone sent us of Joe Biden as a child playing on the old playground there. And
really?
Yeah.
And this is how he got this
How
way.
he got the,
Oh, wait, 75 years later.
Oh, no.
So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to anyway.
See, it goes back to this. That hurts to watch, that poor kid.
Anyway, I've said too much.
Yeah, you have.
I've said way too much.
And of course, it's manifesting itself still today, like he showed with that, and even at a bill signing the other day. When he got his pen out and he was ready to sign that bill, and watch this nonsense here.
All right.
Oh, you can take the mask off and put it on. We don't know anymore.
Here we go.
Okay.
There we go.
He's going to read it to us. Go ahead.
Just sign it.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
yeah, he goes, I'm not going to read it all. Just sign it.
Why? Because it's like 2 lines. Look at it. It's not that long. Go ahead and read the bill.
It's because his handler said, if you want to stay president, then you're going to do what we say, and that means sit down and sign it.
I get a kick out of these people who say, read the bill.
Oh, just sign it. Just sign it.
Jeez. Did he say, what am I signing?
No. He said, no, he didn't say that.
I think he has in the past, though.
Run back the whole thing again. I think he has.
Yeah, in the past.
Yeah, he has. Run it.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Here we go. Then title. Well, I'm not going to read it all.
I love it.
That's embarrassing.
I don't know what I'm signing.
I know.
I'm just going to put my name on it.
Yeah, Mr. President, this is going to assure that there's no pudding shortage in America ever. If you just sign right here.
I can get behind that.
Yep. So this is just...
there shall be no pudding shortage.
Excellent.
In America.
Okay, that's perfect. All right, we got the man to sign.
Not at the White House.
Right.
I don't care about anywhere else.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Call the press.
You can stick it up your rectal cavity. Anywhere else in the country.
We just officially outlawed the Constitution with an executive order. Thank you for signing there, sir. Appreciate that.
And then we got to play this because this is amazing. Now, keep in mind, the 6-Day War was in 1967.
Right, okay.
Joe Biden was 25, 26.
Okay.
And not in national
Look at
office.
that, 1967.
He was not in national office.
Okay.
But listen to what he has to say to a group of Jews about...
I was saying to a couple of younger members of my staff before I came over, about the many times I've been to Israel, I said, and then all of a sudden I realized, God, you're getting old, Biden. I have known every prime minister since Golda Meir, including Golda Meir. And
yay! He knew Golda Meir.
In the 6-Day War, I had an opportunity.
6-Day War.
She invited me to come over because I was going to be a liaison between she and the Egyptians about Suez and so on and so forth.
Because we asked a lot of private citizens to be liaisons to Israel back in those days.
We did?
In the 1960s, there were hardly any bureaucrats to send over there.
He was actually 24.
24
when that war happened.
Okay. That obviously didn't happen, but he did meet her in 1973, but he was not a liaison at that time.
And in 73, Golda.
Unreal. I can't take it. I just can't. So much.
Good times.
To have to endure right now.
Good times. It
Good
sure
times.
is.
Good times. That's why we're going to do more on trivia in less than half an hour. So hang on for that.
Denver, Kansas City.
Denver, Kansas City.
Well, that's a battle in the
AFC West battle.
Ooh, the AFC West battle. They don't get no better
First
than that.
place Chiefs.
Are they in first?
They're in first. But
even though they're what, 5-3? Is that what they are?
I forget what the Chiefs
don't know.
are. I've got it right here. But they're in first place, and then Denver,
7-4
Raiders.
Chiefs, 6-5, 6-5, 6-5 for
tied
Chargers,
for
Raiders,
second.
Broncos.
Yeah, they're all 6.
My boy Taysom Hill got his first start at quarterback last
Dallas
night.
welcomed him.
They did welcome him. It was kind of an unfair start for him because A, he still has a foot injury, but he's toughing through it. B, he had both tackles out.
I know.
So he had no protection, and they were on him every single play.
Did you
they
see
were
the one
on
play
him.
where the right tackle stands up and just pats the guy on the other side? Like,
I'm sorry, guys.
Anyway,
not even going to pretend and point at you.
The best
like we
running
always
back,
do.
one of the best running backs in the NFL's out too.
Yeah, right. Alvin Kamara was gone.
I know.
So he threw 4 interceptions.
Yeah,
but he had 2 touchdowns.
For fantasy football purposes, he did okay for me.
He threw for 264 yards, ran for another 100 plus.
Yeah, I mean
he's talented, man.
Absolutely,
he is so
And there were a couple
good.
of a couple of those interceptions were like, ooh, another team would not have
threw
made those.
what is it?
And he bashed his middle throwing finger
before the end of the first
defensive player
on one of somebody's helmet, and so it. That's good. He had a splint on it the rest of the game. You can't throw like that. I don't know why they didn't go to Trevor Siemian, frankly. Why he must be that bad.
Because he wanted to help me win a meaningless fantasy football game, so he stuck it out.
Is that what it was?
Thank you, Taysom. Appreciate it. Yeah.
And Sean Payton was concerned about your fantasy points?
Of course he's like, he feels sorry for Falcons fans. Of course all Saints fans and coaches do.
Sure.
But I think, because I went to bed at halftime, but it was 3 drives ended in interceptions in the fourth quarter.
That's when I went to bed right before that happened.
Oh, honey.
Because he was playing pretty well up until that point.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah,
I'm excited. I'm excited to have him.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah, he's
and
fun to watch.
the Saints fans love him because he gives and he gives and he gives.
Yeah,
now, Pat, next week, who you rooting for? Jets and Saints.
That's a tough
Taysom
one.
Hill versus Zach Wilson.
And they're both having crappy years.
well, not Taysom. He's barely even been in there.
Yeah, it's true.
So give him.
That's
the
true.
Saints are.
The Jets. Zach has not had a good rookie season.
Have they won a game?
Yeah, they've won 2 games.
At least 2.
They won Zach's last game. Yeah, he led him to victory last time.
I asked.
Stupid.
Yeah, you are, man. What in the world?
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, they're 3-8. The Jets.
Oh, they won 3?
They won 3. Yeah, that's right. They won one with the other guy.
Well, they beat Houston
Mike White
last week, and then they beat the Bengals. Remember that? That was a stunner.
Wow. Yeah, with Mike White, I think. And Zach won another game earlier.
They beat the Titans in overtime. That was their first win. Remember that one?
He doesn't get hurt, man. Tough season.
I love that
tough season. Yeah, it is.
Falcons have won 5 games. They've beaten the Jaguars, the Jets, the Giants, the Dolphins, and the Saints.
So they've won the games they should.
Right? Yes, thank you.
They won the games they should have won. All right. Rowdy Introvert tweets, not only will Jeffy be at the Blaze Company Christmas party tonight for the free food, I would not be surprised if a few catering platters get damaged so he could take them home for later. Pick-a-Pool tweets, if the precedent is crap basing rulings on precedent is like building a house on a defective foundation. Yeah, and that's what the Supreme Court has turned out to be. Carl Smith tweets, hey, if they redo welcoming President Biden at the lighting of the national Christmas tree, how about a redo of the election?
Oh, how dare you.
I like that plan.
How dare you?
What do you mean?
You and your conspiracy theories.
I am so sick of hearing that.
Are you? We got a really beautiful moment between Biden and Bill Nye the Science Guy. I hate this guy so much. I almost can't play the videos.
This is propaganda
it's
time.
So okay, hate is a strong word.
I
dislike this guy with all the intensity of a billion white hot burning suns.
I'll tell you what, I'll hate him for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't stand to look at
crap.
it.
Let's see it.
But here it is.
Please consider the following. If you're like me, you want the U.S. to be a bit better. And for that, we have two bills, and I'm not either one of them. I'm not an infrastructure bill. You've heard about that. The House of Representatives passed it recently. That's for our roads, our power lines, our water pipes, to upgrade them and improve them so
Pause
that
it
we
for
can
a sec.
have a better...
So this is his 90s thing, when he was doing Bill Nye the Science Guy. Everything pops up and dumb music playing in the background.
Yes.
And now he's standing in front of the White House doing the self-same thing 30 years later. Loser.
I mean...
I can't take it. All right, play the rest of it.
Upgrade them and improvement so that we can have a better infrastructure.
Is that
Next
even the White
would
House
be
is?
for addressing climate change, for providing people the means to weatherize their houses and make them more resilient to climate change, and establish a civilian climate corps. This would be something
A
for
civilian
people of
climate
all
corps.
ages to get good union jobs here in the United States so that we can, working together, build back better.
You're using my line.
I really am a believer in this. I'm
using my line.
to remember when the U.S. was the leader in innovation.
That's what we're driving at, Bill.
Driving. Yes, we love driving.
Yes, we do.
And electric cars are the future. They're clean, they're efficient, they're quiet.
We're going to build 500,000 charging stations.
And we want to electrify our ground transportation so we don't have this carbon in the atmosphere. I say all the time, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 8, the progress of science,
I know.
useful arts.
Really bad.
It's in the Constitution. Come on, everybody. What's not to love? We're just trying to change the world here, people.
You are
We're
not to
going to
love.
change the world.
Infrastructure is cool. Isn't that what we do nowadays?
Ugh. Gosh.
Wow.
Now, you take that video and couple
And
it.
stick it up somebody's rectal cavity.
Oh, yeah, and leave it up there.
I
good
can think
and
of a
long.
couple of rectal cavities I'd like to stick it up
me
to.
too. Me too. And then they can twist on it.
This is going to make this transition difficult. So you remember yesterday we had the thing with Hillary about the needing the influencers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
This administration is so desperate that they're dragging Bill Nye out in front of the White House for that garbage production.
And he spent time with him. I mean, he spent time with him to produce.
Well,
that.
he's like
Unbelievable.
and he's an advisor to the White House on this garbage. Do they not know this guy is not a scientist? He is. That's the name of his
Bill
show.
Nye the Science
He's
Guy.
really not a science guy. He's not.
It's about a bill, not about me.
Not me.
And by the way,
oh my gosh,
TV's Rob down the hall points out that you two gentlemen in that video were going against the Biden mask mandate on federal property.
Oh wow!
So what's the deal there, huh?
Because they were really on the White House lawn. They were.
Oh, they were.
They
were.
actually were. Yeah.
No,
that wasn't a green screen.
No, it was.
They were actually out on the White House lawn.
I think they were outside. I think so.
You think so?
Wait, you know what? Hold on a second.
Look like it was
Hold on a
real.
second. You know what? Time
That's
out.
what I said.
If they were, you're right. You would hear the crowd and stuff yelling or something, right? Because they were out there. Let's see that.
There's
What do you
no
think?
way
I want to
that-
see the
there's
green
no way
screen.
that-
I don't
that's
want to
all
watch the entire thing, but I just want to pause it.
Yeah, just show us. Look at that. That's not.
No
that's
way.
not. They're not really there. They're not really there.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Well, the shadow didn't move because I was actually watching the shadow to see how much time it took to get old ass bum out there. We saw how long it took him to get to the lighting ceremony, so I figured it was going to move, but it did not between Bill's and Joe's. So either he was hanging out there with nothing else, or he's probably up to the side eating pudding.
There are a couple who deserve each other, though.
That's kind of true.
Yeah, so that's a good odd couple. 888-900-3393. Let me tell you about Omega XL. If you have pain and you've got inflammation, then you definitely probably have pain in your joints. There are 360 joints from your neck down each vertebrae into your back, arms, hips, knees, feet, all over your body. 360 joints that take a beating just with daily activity. And then if you've played sports in the past, that catches up to you later on in life. How many knees have you had, Jeffy? Like
how many
12?
have you had?
You've had 12 replacement knees or something?
I have 18.
Yeah. 18.
18.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a lot.
I know.
That's a lot.
And counting.
But if you're in pain continually, do what I did. Take Omega XL. And take it because of the science. When we were young, our bodies produce SPMs. They're nature's way of keeping joints healthy. But as we age, we don't produce as many SPMs. And that could be why you're in pain. Omega XL can restore your SPMs and rejuvenate joints. And I mean, my left elbow now, there's absolutely no pain whatsoever in there. And I couldn't pick anything up with my left arm before. It really helps a lot. It's not a drug. It's not addictive. It's not your body won't become dependent upon it. Order Omega XL and get a second bottle free. Go to omegaxl.com/Pat. omegaxl.com/Pat. Call 800-844-4888 if you'd rather do it on the phone, or go to omegaxl.com/Pat.
Pat Gray, Unleashed.
Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Also, Pat Unleashed on Twitter. We shouldn't ignore the fact, and we've touched on it today, we should not ignore the positive news of the week that things are actually looking pretty good on the abortion front with the Supreme Court. Now, they could definitely pull the rug right out from underneath us next June and surprise us. Surprise! We didn't really want...
Go ahead, kill those kids.
In a 9-0 ruling, we throw out Mississippi's law and reinforce Roe v. Wade, and in fact say abortion on demand, whatever you want.
That's right.
Your kid could be 3 or 4 years old. If you don't like them, just abort them then.
Get rid of them.
It's fine. Now, that could happen, but it looks like they're going to rule. They're going to make a pro-life ruling. It looks like.
I mean,
and a lot of experts are saying that.
Let's really hope and pray that that's true.
I do.
I mean,
Yes, I do.
Like I said earlier,
that would be
let's
great news.
err on the side of a life.
Right.
That would be exceptional news.
It would.
And, that's not the only good news from this week.
Okay, what else?
Gas prices going down. Watch this chart.
Oh, my God.
Check out this chart.
And they're going down a lot, right?
Big
Look at
time.
this.
Do we have...
Look at this. Look at the job the Biden administration has done with this.
Yeah, did
it's way down in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, watch this. Thanks, Biden. This is from the DCCC. Who are these people, Pat?
The Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee.
Yeah, so they're showing us.
So thanks at Joe Biden.
Look at that, right?
It's almost nosediving, but not quite.
Yeah. So then the Washington Post of all entities actually called them out on this.
The Washington Post. That's the actual graph.
See that little square in the upper right-hand corner?
Yeah.
That's the graph you just saw, how it went down just a scotch after they released the oil.
I think it went down 2 cents, right? Isn't that what it went down? Because I had thought it didn't manipulate the price at all, but it did just a slight bit.
Well, and if you're listening to the podcast, the graph that we just did just shows how it has been going straight up since the man's been in office, and then just in the last week, so anyway, that was what the DCCC put out.
Well, the last couple of weeks,
pathetic.
just the stations that I passed went from like $2.75, this to for just basic regular gasoline, $2.75 back up to $2.99, and this morning it was back down to like $2.68.
Whoa, was it really?
I know.
Wait, I gotta
it
go
went from
near
$2.99 to $2.68.
It was incredible.
I've seen $3.20 to $2.99.
Wow,
I paid $2.69 yesterday.
Wow,
for regular gas, and I was okay.
Now, I have to get the super
high
premium
test, yeah.
And I just paid $3.59 for that.
So it came way down.
Yeah, did it? Did it come way down?
Way down. My God.
It was $79 to fill my tank. That didn't feel way down.
Really?
It didn't feel like it. No.
That's weird.
Maybe it was, but it didn't. Maybe I was paying $140 and I didn't even realize it.
What was that? Somebody posted something. I don't know where it was in California. $8 and something for premium.
Oh my gosh!
Probably up in the mountains or something like that.
$8.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find the
You'll
map.
pay it, and you'll like it.
Yeah, right. And then you'll say, "Thank you, Joe Biden."
All right.
Right. Oh boy, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Check this out. Somebody posted this sign in Ohio. I love this. Where Jill is saying, "For the love of God, please stop. He thinks his name is Brandon now."
That's really funny.
That's great.
That's good
Because
stuff.
it's probably true.
It probably is. Jill, why do you keep calling me Joe when my name is Brandon? I want you to stop calling me Joe. Call me middle class Brandon.
Middle class Brandon. Okay.
Build back better.
Build
Brandon.
back better. Brandon is really good. It's alliteration or illustration or some kind of illin. And that works out well because LL Cool J introduced me. I'm Illin B.
Why don't you go back to bed, Joe? Brandon, whatever.
Illin B.
Why you Illin B?
Illin B.
Wasn't that from an LL Cool J song? Something, I don't know. I think he said Illin in one of his songs anyway. If I'm not mistaken, it's the only rap term I know.
Why you be Illin?
So you're right on it.
Yeah, I'm on it.
You're
I'm
in it.
up to
Yeah.
date and very, very, very hip. And I think everybody knows that. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. We got to tell you about the situation in Australia. We're running out of time here, but maybe we could play this first video. Australian hairdressers giving haircuts to unvaccinated people who can't go into hair salons. So they're actually cutting hair outside, which is really pretty cool of them to do.
Boy,
I mean,
we're not breaking the law.
It's like the heat of the pandemic again all over, though.
I know.
No, this is called segregation, is what we're witnessing here, where the unvaxxed aren't allowed inside.
Right. They are on purpose isolating the unvaccinated right now.
Yep.
You're going to be second-class citizens.
Germany, Sweden.
Yeah, Australia.
Yeah.
It's worse there. And it's coming here, yes.
They want it to, that's for sure.
Yeah, so if you don't have a vax passport, this is your future. Good luck. Well, I'm saying that to myself because right now, and isn't it ironic that you are in fact vaxxed?
I am. I'm only double vaxxed, though. I'm not.
I haven't grown a third tail.
And I haven't. I haven't got the booster. I'm not boosting.
You think you will?
Are you going to get the
No, you're not going to get the boost.
okay.
No matter what, you won't get the booster?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm mad at myself for getting the first two. I'm not
Are
getting
you?
another one.
Are you really?
Yeah.
All right.
A serious question. Have you felt okay? Everything good?
Oh!
Well, he hasn't grown a third tail. We just heard that.
Thank you.
So everything's fine, right?
Embarrassing how good I am.
for a 784-year-old, you're feeling okay.
Yeah, and look at him. He looks great.
I'm 784 in years, 784 in pounds. It's all good.
More on trivia coming up next.
Upon the frozen tundra of the human mind, two teams go head-to-head.
How many weeks are in a typical year?
60.
60 weeks is really close.
In a brutal battle between brainless boobs.
What is SPF supposed to protect you from?
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Thank you.
And senseless buffoonery.
What direction does the sun rise?
In the West.
In the west. Oh.
Dullards versus dummies.
Name one landlocked state.
California.
Oh, California.
That's a good guess.
Dopes versus dodos.
A menorah is usually associated with what religion? Voodooism? Pretty close.
Moron versus moron.
If you're in a selfie, who most likely took the picture?
Person in the middle.
The person in the middle.
In a monumental matchup of minuscule minds.
Who is the Speaker of the House?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on whose house you're talking about. Usually it's the wife.
Oh.
This is Moron Trivia.
Good morning, Americans. It's Friday.
Yes, sir. It is. Yes'm. We want to leave anybody out. We want to be all inclusive. Yes, sir. And yes'm. 888-900-3393. Also at Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Today's matchup, Denver at Kansas City. Our commissioner will tell us in just a minute how all of this works and what some of the rules are. First, let me tell you about Tommy John so that you can live in comfort. My gosh, you will not regret the day that you finally ordered your first Tommy John underwear or loungewear or pajamas. So great.
This is another company that I have just ordered from and can't stop.
Yeah, because it's great.
So comfortable.
You find out that they really don't write up. They really are super comfortable. All of their stuff is super soft.
Yes.
The loungewear is just, I can't wait. I would wear it to work if my wife would let me. I would. And, Glenn might frown upon it, but...
hello?
But...
I might frown upon it?
You might frown upon
in very close quarters of you in loungewear?
Really? Yeah. Well, it covers all the important parts.
That's true.
I say...
I want you to be comfortable.
Wear it.
Yeah, I want you to be comfortable. We could do a Pajama Friday.
Right?
Okay, now I'm in.
Okay. Maybe next week we'll
You need to
declare
let
it
the
Tommy
wife-
John pajama
Let the wife
loungewear
know,
Friday.
Who wears the Tommy Johns in the
Thank
house,
you.
I'll tell you
Yes, that's correct. All right, Tommy John, it's so great.
Yeah.
It makes such a great Christmas gift for a loved one in your life. Get 20% off right now, too. Get 20% off your first order at TommyJohn.com/unleashed. That's TommyJohn.com/unleashed for 20% off. Order now so your gifts arrive before, the holidays, Christmas and New Year's or whatever you want your gift to get there. Hanukkah. Hanukkah's already going on,
Yeah,
right?
we're right in the throes of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
TommyJohn.com/unleashed. See site for details.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right. Attaboy, Claire.
Attaboy, Claire.
That's right.
You what?
Gray.
What's your problem over there?
Nothing. Merry
You know what his
Christmas.
problem is?
What's
He
up?
needs to be dog slapped.
Scrooge, what is up, man?
Jeff Fisher needs a good, solid dog slapping right now.
Sick of that movie.
What?
Can't take it.
Uh-oh.
Get out of here. Get out. You can't be friends any longer.
gonna
Get
sit
out.
I didn't say it wasn't
Get
an
out.
enjoyable movie. I just said I'm sick of it.
How can you be sick of It's a Wonderful Life? It's a tradition.
I know.
It's a tradition.
The bells.
It's an American iconic movie.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Is it?
What's his
Is
deal?
it? Yeah,
I don't care
it
for this
is.
attitude over here.
I know.
It's really, and it's lasting too
I
long.
know. All right. Tell us about the rules for Moron Trivia.
Yeah,
How
tell
do we
us
play
there,
the game and
Scrooge.
why?
Look at the bells and another bell.
Shut
goes
up
off.
and do the dumb other thing that I asked you to do.
Well, more on trivia. We're going to predict the outcome of an NFL game. And today's game, obviously, we told you, is the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And we do that by calling convenience stores and other types of retail places in those areas. And we ask employees 4 questions a quarter, same 4 questions for each team, and the city that answers the most questions correct wins the game. And we do that. Now this is just for fun. There's no gambling. We're not predicting the score. We're just predicting the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
And we're 5-6. We're doing all
Is that
right.
right?
We got the last half of the season here.
Were we
Last few
right last
games.
weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we've on a little bit of a
Yeah,
streak, aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're back on track.
Like 4 of the last 5 or something. Something like that. It's close. And there's 17 games this
I
year,
know.
so we've got some time.
I know. We're going to break
to turn
out.
this thing around.
Yeah,
we
do.
can get to the playoffs. Absolutely.
Hello, Atlanta. Is that you? Anyway.
All right, so we're waiting for somebody to answer a phone in Kansas City at one of their fabulous businesses. And when they do, we will get into all of that with them. In the meantime, let's just show this. I was talking about the Australia thing right before the break, and they have gone out of their minds in Australia. Yeah. I don't know. The numbers aren't that bad in Australia
At all.
or New Zealand. They've actually been hit fairly mildly. I mean, yeah, they've had some deaths, and we all know even one person is too many. We don't want to lose anybody. But in a situation like this where the United States has lost almost 800,000 people. They've lost, and proportionally, a much smaller percentage of their population than we have. But they've gone absolutely out of their minds with it.
And let's put everything into context. When you see stuff happening in Australia, just remember that's an unarmed populace, for what that's worth.
Ever since 1998, I believe it was.
Earlier, yeah.
Yeah, they had a mass shooting, and they went crazy.
What does
And
that
they
have to
did
do with it? We're talking about the people's
Oh, no, just
health.
for context, Jeffy. Just
for
people's
context.
go look into
Oh,
it. I'm just
right.
making sure you understand the lay of the land in
Okay,
Australia.
I got you.
So here's a report about 3 men who climbed a barbed wire fence to escape a quarantine camp.
What?
Good morning. We start with breaking news out of Darwin, where 3 people have escaped from the Howard Springs COVID quarantine facility. Talia Sarver's there for us. Talia, good morning. There's a search underway right now.
Yes, that's right, Davina. Good morning to you. We've been told the trio scaled the fence in the early hours of this morning. Police receiving reports around 4:40 a.m. Now, major police checkpoints have been set up around Howard Springs for the past several hours. As you can see in these pictures, they've been conducting thorough searches in car boots, checking vehicle registrations, cars and buses
It's a serious
alike.
camp.
But in the last half an hour, what we understand is they've actually been dismantled. Exactly why, that hasn't been confirmed. Hopefully, good news.
This is serious.
We're
This
also
is
not sure
breaking
yet
news,
who
top
these
of the
people
show.
are connected with, whether it's a repatriation flight or
3
those Aboriginal
escapees.
community
Pause it for a
members who
second.
have been
3
today.
escapees. What, from federal prison? From Max, Supermax
Lock your
facility?
doors. Lock your doors.
Lock your doors. They were quarantined.
From the
because of
quarantine zone.
COVID-19? Really? It's COVID-19
And
protocol?
we don't even know. It's not that they had it.
Right.
It's that we just want to make
quarantined,
sure.
and we're keeping them away from everybody for 2 weeks.
They did find them.
They did?
They did find them. So you can rest easy.
Did they send them directly
They can
to the
rest easy.
guillotine?
And they also tested negative for COVID.
Is that true? So that is
Thank
true.
you. Yeah.
That's the update on this.
Yes.
They were found
and they tested
negative. No wonder they escaped. Is that why they escaped?
Yes.
They're probably like, you know what? We don't even have it. Let's go.
And you know how you just said, if it saves just one life. I mean, they don't apply that to anything else. They certainly don't apply it to abortion, whether it's here in America. But I just looked it up. It's legal everywhere in Australia as well. I mean, if it just saves one life, then maybe we could, like Jeffy said earlier, err on the side of life every time. My gosh.
Right. That's right.
Okay. But here,
It's
I mean,
amazing.
you know that stuff's coming here. You know that's coming here, right?
Oh, for sure.
Well,
No,
I
you
don't
know that's coming here, right?
If we allow it. And I don't know. I think the American people
I
are
think so too.
pretty fed up with it now.
I believe
Even
that.
Democrats are starting to say,
What part of the country are you talking about?
Okay. Texas.
Florida.
Okay, yeah. And you got any
Utah.
other places in the country that might be
Utah,
okay with it?
Wyoming.
Missouri.
Yeah.
New York and California would be, I guarantee you, if you man on the street right now, fully masked.
They'd be for it, too.
Yeah, you would interview people?
They'd be for it. We got Laura in Kansas City. Hey, Laura.
Hello.
Hi. You working this morning?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, us too. We'd like to ask you 4 quick questions, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can't ask for help from anybody around you, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay?
All right.
All right. Question number 1. What is an emoji?
It's one of those little... emoji things are those things you do for texting.
For texting.
The things you do for texting.
Can we accept that?
Yeah, she knows what they are.
Yeah, she does. All right. Question number 2. On what continent can you find the ancient pyramids?
Greece.
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 The continent of Greece is
it's right there.
so close. It's actually Greenland, the Greenland continent. Ah, darn it. That's a beautiful, beautiful pyramids, though.
That's a trick question, though.
When you see them in the moonlight over the Greenland skyline, it's so beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Question number 3. What is a picture that shows your bones called? What is a picture that shows your bones? X-ray. Wow, I didn't even get to the music because you had it. All right, and our final question for you now. This opens up to keep you dry from the rain.
Umbrella.
Umbrella. Exactly what we're looking
Nice job.
for. Way to nail 3 out of 4.
I don't know that anyone's ever answered.
I don't
3
think
out of 4.
nobody has. Nobody's ever done
So
it.
that's a record.
Are you a Chiefs fan?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, baby.
Me too, us too. So who's your favorite player on the team?
Holmes.
Absolutely,
Mahomes.
Patrick is the man.
I tell you.
Don't you think
Love
he and Aaron Rodgers kind of treat Jake from State Farm a little bit poorly in those commercials, though?
Well, yeah.
And wouldn't you
They're
think by
paid too.
now they both know that everybody gets those rates,
Right.
not just them?
Stop
'cause they're
acting
so
surprised,
darn
you know?
special. Yeah, I mean,
I think Jake from State Farm is going to snap one day. He's going to go off on those two, and it's going
yeah,
to
and it won't be pretty. It will
Pulling
not
the
be
wool
pretty.
over their eyes like that, making them think that it's just them.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. Thanks for playing our game. We're going to send you the home version psychically. And I just did. All right. Bye-bye now.
So you just said the moonlight over the skyline of Greenland?
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, what's the capital of Greenland. Did you realize it's a city called Nuuk?
Of course, everybody knows
Nuuk.
N-U-U-K. Nuuk.
Yes, it's
Nuuk.
just outside of Pyramid City.
Did Curly Howard name
That's
the
where
town?
the Three Stooges were from. They're from Nuuk, Greenland. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
Don't insult us.
I would not be a good contestant. I'm sorry.
It's so great. The continent of Greece.
Sorry.
That was an awesome answer from an otherwise, fairly informed person.
Wait, what was that?
I mean,
whatever.
we're happy that she knew it was an umbrella.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so
I'd be worried if you didn't know that one. That's not that tough.
No, it's not.
Like some of these other questions that are almost impossible to answer. All right, let me tell you about Birch Gold Group. Inflation is running hot right now, right at the highs of the last 3 decades. And right now, the Dems are pushing through another spending plan, and there'll be one after that. So if you think money grows on trees like our government does, then just keep living your life you're living. Everything will be fine, I'm sure. But if you're a little freaked out about the impact this additional spending is going to have on already high inflation and our economy, then protect your savings right now by diversifying them into physical gold and silver with Birch Gold Group. They're the company I highly recommend for precious metals. They have a AAA, they have an A+ rating at Better Business Bureau, countless 5-star reviews, and thousands of satisfied customers. They'll help you protect your hard-earned savings. And right now, thanks to a little-known section of the IRS code, you can legally move your IRA or 401k into precious metals. So,
I like tax tricks.
Get a free kit that explains all this, and you can go over it with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure it's right for you. Go to Birch Gold by texting the word PAT to 989-898. Comprehensive 20-page kit will show up in your mailbox on how gold and silver can protect your savings. There's zero cost, no obligation to request this info. So why not do it right now? Text PAT to the number 989-898. Again, PAT to 989-898. Hey, what she said. Whatever it was, I wasn't really paying attention.
Who knows? I was talking to you about shirts or something.
Right.
3-0 right now, Chiefs.
3-0 Chiefs, but the Broncos still to get the ball in the first quarter. So we're hoping for somebody to answer a phone at a business in the Denver metropolitan area, which includes Wyoming, Montana, North and South Dakota.
Alberta.
The greater Denver area.
Yeah, that's a large area.
That is.
If you've ever been to Denver, you know how big it is.
In fact, some people commute, I believe, from Nuuk into
yes, they do.
Denver.
Yeah, they do. Over the land bridge that goes from Greenland to Canada. Drive down.
Nut Bridge.
Shivani? Hey, Shivani? In Denver. She dropped. Oh, we lost her.
Oh, no.
We lost her. We were just getting to know her. Oh, wow.
You felt a connection, huh?
Too soon, yeah. Too soon to lose her like that.
Can we call her back and just maybe say, hey, we lost you somewhere?
Hey, I'm sure you didn't mean to hang up on us. You didn't panic there, so thought we'd give you another chance to try this.
To be a winner, remember?
Be a winner.
You could be a big winner.
A big winner. Or maybe not. But you could be a big winner. You could win up to $1.97. Well, okay, it's at 1.9 cents every year for 10 years.
Wait, who delivers that? Do you send Corby out in the company van, the station van?
Yeah.
Can I take the cash payout?
No. No, you can't.
And
That's cool. I didn't know we even had that shout. Do it one more time.
You're a winner.
Nice.
You got to play that next time
like
somebody
that.
gets one right out of 4.
I love it. All right. While we await the contestant in Denver, let's show you this incredible footage from New York.
New York City.
In a stolen... Who steals a school bus? Hey, you know what I think I'm going to do? Because they're so incognito.
Yeah. The cops will never find me.
I'm going to steal me a school bus. Nobody will ever find it. Here's what happened.
Oh, gosh. Look at this. Oh, I mean, this is...
Smashing into things, cars, people are yelling at him. Whoa!
Oh, hey, easy.
So he's trapped.
That is some weirdness.
He's got nowhere to go.
That is
This looks like a scene right out of Grand Theft Auto or something, you know?
Yeah, it does.
Plus, it's a short bus.
And he made it.
I don't think kids. Let's be clear. Kids are not on this bus, right? I think this is a completely empty bus. He
Yes,
stole.
fortunately.
Okay, and he gets away, right?
As with Russian dash cam videos that we used to do on Pat and Stu, no one was harmed.
And no
in the
cars were
making of that.
damaged. Nothing, right?
He is now in police custody, however.
Oh,
is he?
Yes.
How do they find
he's
him?
facing. I don't know.
Wait, when did it
don't
become
know.
illegal to steal a school bus and smash it into all the vehicles around?
Reckless endangerment, resisting arrest.
Wow.
2 people, and correct, no one. There were a couple people harmed.
Oh no.
Two people, including 1 officer, minor injuries.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Treated and released, or did they even go to the hospital?
Did it say why?
You're fine. Suck it up. Get out of here.
Why did he pick that?
All right, we got Betty in Denver. Hey, Betty.
Hello.
How are things in Denver? Are you in Denver?
No, I'm not in Denver. I'm east of Denver.
You're east. How far? Where are you right
Yuck.
now?
I'm in Lyman, Colorado.
Oh my gosh, we're in Lyman, Colorado.
Huh?
That's great. So how are things going at the store today? Pretty well?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Been a warm winter so far, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
What was it, 163 the other day? What was the temperature?
It felt like it, right?
It did.
Over
It
there
felt
on
like
Town
it.
Square.
Yeah, compared to what it normally is, it was 163. All right, Betty, we'd like to ask you 4 quick questions, if that's all right.
Okay.
All right, you can't ask for help. And if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, all right?
Okay.
Question number 1, what is an emoji?
It's the pictures that you can put on your phone.
Excellent. Yes, it is. On what continent can you find the ancient pyramids? You know, the place best known for that. It's the Icelandic continent.
Oh.
Yeah, right, just outside of Reykjavik, the capital. The biggest pyramids on the face of the planet.
It was Greenland.
No, it's Iceland.
Wow, Betty. Nobody knows.
Don't confuse
wrong, too.
Betty. Stop
Darn
confusing
it.
Betty.
All right, question number 3. What is a picture that shows your bones called?
X-ray.
X-ray. Indeed. And this opens up to keep you dry from the rain.
Umbrella.
Umbrella is correct.
Wow.
We would have also accepted a moo-moo. Because Jeffy, our friend here, Jeffy, actually manufactures
I do.
moo-moos.
Moo-moos by Jeffy. Do you own any, Betty?
No.
Would you like to? Would you like to own a moo-moo?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, how much do you weigh?
Too much.
Too much?
Then you'd be
Moo-moo
perfect
might be
for a
right for
moo-moo.
you. Ask your doctor if a moo-moo is right for you.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, Betty.
You'll see Jeffy in there later. He comes in there in a moo-moo, and he gets the French, what is the thing you get every time?
French vanilla cappuccino.
Yeah, because you
All
have
right.
that great French vanilla cappuccino in there, right, Betty?
I do have 4 flavors of cappuccino
This is
and
the
hot
guy.
chocolate.
4 flavors.
This is the guy that comes in
Yeah,
there
I
and gets it every day.
What's your personal favorite?
Spice chai.
Yeah,
me too.
spiced chai.
You
should try that,
I don't
Jeffrey.
like those. Nah.
What?
No. Too bougie for
Not
him.
a fan.
Too bougie for Jeffy. All right. Well, Betty, we're all out of time, but it's been a pleasure. We'll talk to you later. Actually, we probably won't. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie to you. We'll probably never speak to you again. But
Okay.
thanks for speaking to us this time. All right?
You are welcome. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye now.
All right.
So let me
Betty
get
was
this-
a delight.
Let me get this right.
Yeah.
Iceland for the
Yeah, it's
pyramids.
the
You
Icelandic
didn't-
continent.
You didn't want to lie to Betty.
No, I
Okay.
didn't. That's why I told her it
Okay.
was the Icelandic continent.
All right.
And
All
just
right,
outside of
second.
Reykjavik are some of the most breathtaking pyramids you could ever experience in your life.
A lot of people
Just
don't realize
outside.
that.
I scaled the entire height of the tallest one
Just outside of
3
Reykjavik.
times last week alone.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 3 times. I don't like to brag. That's why I haven't brought it up until now. But with Jeffy pushing me like this, I'm just going to tell you.
So wait a minute.
I scaled him 3 times last week alone.
So back off me.
You spent Thanksgiving
I
scaling
did.
the pyramids
Yes,
of
I
Reykjavik?
did. It's kind of a tradition for my family and I to scale the Reykjavikian pyramids.
Wow.
It's a good
You
tradition,
learn something new about Pat Gray every day.
Yeah,
I
right.
had no idea.
Right?
I wish you had told me.
So it's the Harry Potter stuff and now scaling the Reykjavikian pyramids.
Wait, were you reading Harry Potter in one hand and scaling with the pick in the other one?
Don't be silly.
Multitasking?
No, that's ridiculous. Now you've just taken this thing too far.
I
Don't
did.
be ridiculous.
Sorry.
Stupid.
And eating turkey
wow.
at the same
I'm
time?
embarrassed for you right now.
Welcome to my world.
It's like he's never done it before. Never even attempted it.
No.
Yeah.
That's right.
How many pyramids have you scaled, Jeffy?
Oh.
Countless?
Yeah.
Countless. He can't count them.
I cannot count
Is it the
them. That's
pyramids
for
of
real.
Greece? That,
The Grecian pyramids are a little smaller than the
I
Reykjavikian.
know.
That's why I could do it.
I didn't want to oversell it. Yeah, I get it.
All right. More on trivia, we hope, coming up next. 888-933-93. Also, Pat Unleashed on Twitter.
That was a lot of heavy breathing on that bumper there, huh?
I guess so. Yeah, I didn't really.
Here, crank that
Is that
up
what
a
that
little.
was?
I don't know. What's happening there?
It's gone.
It's gone now.
It's gone. Thank you. Oh, look at that. We got Barb in Kansas City. Hey, Barb.
No, I don't live in Kansas City.
Oh, damn it. I wish I wouldn't have said that.
Wait, what town are you in?
Oh, no. Where do you live?
I'm in Milan, Missouri.
Of
Yes!
course. Well, why didn't I say that in the first place?
Hey, we're sorry.
Why?
Man. We're sorry.
Well, Barb, how's your wire? I bet you never heard that one before. Am I right? Okay, we'd like to ask you 4 quick questions if you're amenable to that.
I don't think she has.
All right.
All right. You can't ask for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, okay? All right?
Okay.
Barb? All right.
Yeah.
All right, Barb.
Question number 1. Honey comes from what insect?
Well,
Bees.
Bees. Yeah. Sounds like you're a little pissed off about that.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you not appreciate the
I
fact
just
that
don't
honey
like
comes from bees?
bees.
You just don't like bees.
me either.
Okay.
Wait, what
Yeah.
town in Missouri are you in again?
Milan, Missouri.
Milan, yes.
Milan,
Yes.
I won't
Missouri.
even tell you again.
Where we live. That's where we live, too.
Yeah.
Barb, so that's really interesting. Question number 2. Cyber Monday traditionally happens on what day of the week?
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to get one over on you, Barb. Question number 3. What is the molten rock that comes from a volcano called?
Lava.
Lava.
Wow,
All right.
she is not having it.
And question number 4. What are dehydrated grapes also known as?
Raisin.
Raisin.
Boom.
Some people think they're giblets, but they're not.
Those people are dumb.
So I'm glad you didn't say giblets, because that's not the correct answer. Clean sweep. Nobody's ever done that before.
No, not at all.
Turkeys and chickens are the gizzards and livers.
There you go.
Yes, thank you.
There you go.
And you are taking us to school today, Barb. It's incredible. It's incredible.
How long ago did you get your doctorate?
I don't have a doctorate.
No, you don't need one,
High school education.
right? You don't need one. You're too smart for that. What is this establishment that we've gotten a hold of here in?
Seventh Heaven in Milan, Missouri.
Yeah,
It's a
Seventh
gas
Heaven right
station
there.
Convenience store.
Yeah. Are you the one right there on the corner there? As you take a left and you're driving down the street and you're on the right over there on the corner?
No, we're on the highway.
Oh,
That's
that
on the
one.
highway.
Okay. On the highway, yeah.
That's
Okay.
before you turn north to go to Unionville.
Yes, which is what I do
duh.
all the time. I turn north and I head to Unionville.
Hey.
For the Unionville stuff that's so exciting right now.
Hey, Barb, are you a big fan of the Milan Wildcats football team?
I cheer them on bins I work in Milan.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, so I've
me
got a
too.
question for you.
Me too.
I don't understand the.
Trenton, so I cheer them on.
Okay, well, how does?
With the school at Galt, so I
She's
cheer
got more to
them
say,
on.
Keith. Shut up.
I got it. You're a fair weather fan. I got it. So here's my
I
question.
don't like sports, so I'd rather not.
She doesn't
cheer
like
any on, but I
sports.
do.
Stop asking
off
her
her
about
back,
it.
Don't
Keith.
know nothing about no
She doesn't
football.
care about the Wildcats.
Get off her back.
But I want to know. I want to understand the high school playoff situation
doesn't
in
know.
Missouri
She
where they
doesn't know.
they lost to Gallatin
You're
one
asking the
week.
wrong person. I don't go to sports games.
Barb, listen to me. Explain to me, how does Milan lose to Gallatin one week and then beat them in the playoffs the next week too? What a weird
It's a
playoff
mystery.
setup.
It's a mystery.
Practice harder.
Yeah. Are you a Chiefs fan though?
Nope.
You don't even like them. Okay.
I don't like sports.
Okay.
She just said that.
Right.
She cheers the home team on. That's it.
What do you like to do? What do you do for a hobby?
what hobbies. I work for this hobby.
I hear that. Heard that loud and clear. All right, Barb. Well, have yourself a merry little weekend, won't you?
Good at talking, Barb.
All right.
Take care, Barb.
Bye-bye now.
See you, babe.
Have a good day.
You too. Right back at you.
You pissed her off with that, man.
This
What are
is
you
the
doing?
weirdest thing. They play a neutral site playoff game one week.
Mm-hmm.
Then they travel to Gallatin to lose after beating them. I don't understand. Missouri, please help me understand this.
That happens all the time in the NFL. Beat somebody in the regular season, lose in the playoffs.
No, you lose and then you're done. They lost or they won.
Okay.
And then the other team was still in it.
Huh.
It's weird.
All right, who do we have? Ashley. We have Ashley in Denver. Hey, Ashley.
Hi.
We'd like to ask you 4 quick questions, if that's all right.
Okie dokie, I guess that's fine.
Okay, good.
Okie dokie.
All right, you can't ask anybody for help. If you don't know the answer, just take a guess. Question 1. Honey comes from what insect?
A bee?
Bees. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cyber Monday traditionally happens on what day of the week?
Monday.
Uh-huh. Thus the name. What is the molten rock that comes from a volcano called?
A volcano rock? I don't know.
A volcano rock.
She doesn't know.
Huh.
Nobody knows what it's called.
No, they're pet rocks.
Pet rock?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh, I learn something new every day.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What are dehydrated grapes also known as?
Raisins?
There you
Raisins.
go. You are so right, Ashley.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Almost a clean sweep. You got 3 out of 4. Nice job, Ashley.
Sweet.
Yeah. Right. What kind of plans do you have for the weekend?
Oh, riding my horses.
Right. You got horses, huh?
Yep, and I got a cow, I got a doctor, and yeah. Fun
You have
stuff.
a cow and a doctor?
Oh, no, she's a little sick, so we got to give her a shot.
Oh. What, the cow is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are your horses wild, by the way?
No, my horses are a bunch of hams.
Yeah, she rides them. What's wrong? What's wrong with the cow?
I don't know who's
baby?
gonna
What's
ride
wrong
her
with the
wild
cow?
horses.
Does it have COVID? COVID-19. It's got the Omicron variant. Is that what's going
Probably.
on? Yeah.
I mean, there's no other sickness nowadays.
Right. You got some horse
Right.
paste?
Got that right.
You got horse paste for the horse?
Yeah,
when
give
it gets sick?
him some ivermectin. That'll clean it right up. All right? All right. Okay.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, Ashley.
You guys have a great day.
No,
You
no.
too.
You have a
Oh,
good
man.
day or great.
I'll have an awesome day.
All right, good. Glad to hear it. Bye. It's a happy person.
She was nice.
She was very nice.
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 Just nice.
And what's
Okey-dokey.
really nice is that now, even if we don't get another contestant,
right.
we got a 7-6 victory for Kansas City. So that's nice.
Why would that
I
be?
like that
Why would that be?
because I don't like it to be confused and tied at the end.
Yeah, I don't either.
Sucks.
I'm with you.
All right, Rough Greens. If you're a dog owner, you know taking care of your pet means more than just giving them food and water. Your dog is part of your family, and so you want the best. You want healthy supplements to enhance what the dog is eating. And when they're eating the dry kibble dog food, they're not getting anything that's good for them. It'll fill up their stomach, but really all of the rest of the living stuff that's good for them has been cooked out in the process of sterilizing it, so it lasts up to 3 years on the grocery store shelves. But Rough Greens is a supplement you sprinkle on top of whatever you feed your dog, and it's full of vitamins and minerals, probiotics, antioxidants, and dogs love this stuff. So it won't be any kind of problem to get them to eat it. Now, some have experienced that their dog doesn't necessarily take to it immediately. Find out which kind of dog you have by getting a free bag of Rough Greens for your dog to try out for a couple of days. Just a small bag, and then if you find that your dog does love it, then you can go whole hog into it. All you have to pay is shipping. Just go to roughgreens.com, roughgreens.com, or 833-ROUGH-DOG. Oh, we're going directly to Jennifer in Kansas City. Hey, Jennifer.
Hello.
Hi. We'd like to ask you 4 questions, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. You can't ask anybody for help. If you don't know the answer, just take a guess. Question number 1. If you want to mail a letter, what do you stick on the envelope?
stamp.
A stamp. Question number 2. When did Columbus sail the ocean blue?
What?
When?
1492.
1492.
Yeah, bingo.
That's the rhyme.
Wow.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Hell-bent on genocide. That's the part we rarely say.
Yeah.
But that's the most important part.
Second verse that gets left out of the textbooks.
Right. And it should be the first thing out of everybody's mouths. All right. Question number 3. What continent is referred to as the land down under?
Australia.
Australia, mate. And question number 4. How many items make up a triad?
3.
3. Were you just pissed off that we even asked you that question?
You're angry.
Felt like it.
Yeah. It was just too easy, right?
Is Jennifer your real name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like
It's not your phone name?
No.
It's my real name, too. I go by my middle name, which is Pat. It's Jennifer Pat Gray.
Yeah.
And so...
And you have a brother named Sue also? Is that correct?
No, it's Debbie. My brother's name is Debbie.
Yeah, little Debbie.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jennifer, it's been a delight. It really has.
Great.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Who hurt Jennifer?
You sound like a Jennifer.
No,
Sound like a
Jennifer sounds perky, right?
Yeah.
You think Jennifer's going to be happy.
Jennifer, is that you? Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. Ooh.
A stamp.
Of course. I mean, if somebody's calling me at work, a bunch of yahoos that are just
That's
messing
true.
with me.
That's true.
Yeah. It might be
1492.
Land down under is freaking Australia.
Australia. What else do you have for me?
So she got all of them?
Yeah.
She got all.
Triad 3.
Wow.
3.
So we're looking at...
Yeah, I mean, mathematically, it's going to take 4 quarters if the Broncos are going to catch the Chiefs now.
That's correct. And we don't have a Bronco representative yet.
No, we do not.
Somebody call Nyuk in there, and we'll find someone.
Okay. All right. Meantime, let's play this chilling video.
I don't like it.
I mean, this is amazing.
They're getting close.
Because yesterday we talked about the robotic frog thing,
right?
Yeah.
Where they're putting the nanobots into your system. But these nanobots, they called them something else, didn't they? Or did they call them? They called them what?
Xenobots.
Xenobots. And they're replicating themselves.
Yes.
Don't like it.
Without any manipulation by people. We'll get to that in a minute. But Mona Lisa.
Okay, now.
Whoa.
Seriously? Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa.
Many.
I suppose you hear all the time about the Leonardo Da Vinci thing.
Yeah.
With a name like that.
Yeah.
What about
That's gotta
Nat King Cole?
What about Nat King Cole, huh? About that
Like,
one?
do you look like the painting or no?
No.
That's okay, because that is not a handsome woman, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, Mona Lisa. We'd like to ask you 4 quick questions, if that's all right. Okay. You can't ask for help, and if you don't know the answer, just take a guess, all right?
Okay.
Question number 1, if you want to mail a letter, what do you stick on the envelope?
A stamp.
Yeah, tough one, right? Number 2, when did Columbus sail the ocean blue?
Holy moly. I don't know.
Oh, think of the rhyme. Think of the rhyme. In 2002, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
He too will make a slave of you. Oh wait,
Right.
Oh no.
So you were supposed to say that part because that goes without saying. All right, so it was 2002.
Her name's Jennifer, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Question number 3. What continent is referred to as the land down under?
Australia?
Australia.
There you go.
Yeah. A lot of people thought it was Brazil, but it isn't. That would be incorrect had you said that. How many items make up a triad?
What?
How many items make up a...
3.
Oh, 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, good job.
How many she got?
3.
She got 3. Nobody's ever gotten 3 right
No,
before.
they have not.
So you should be proud of yourself. That's something you can, share with your family members, and they'll be dang proud of you.
No kidding. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mona Lisa.
All right, Mona Lisa.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You ever get tired of hanging around the Louvre?
That's good stuff right there.
Right?
You should write that one down.
I'm going to write that one down.
Good.
For the next time we talk to a Mona Lisa. Because
that's coming right up.
Yeah, it's coming right
that'll
up.
Probably be our next contestant in Kansas City.
Every time you turn the corner, there's a Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
It's getting a little tiring, actually. Yeah. I'm tired of meeting
a lot
Mona
of people have used that name
that's ever been
for
on
their daughters.
The name list. How many people are naming?
I've
their
never
kids
seen. I don't think I've ever seen.
You know what? I'm gonna look up like the name chart or whatever.
By the way,
Mona Lisa, no way.
You just showed your age by knowing it was a Nat King Cole song, the Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, it's a Nat King Cole song. It's a classic.
I know. Was it your grandfather who
it's
introduced
Nat
you
King
to
Cole.
it?
Oh,
that's bumming it.
Mona Lisa among 2012's most unusual baby names.
Huh. So a lot of
it's
people were
coming
named
back.
in 2012 Mona Lisa? Interesting.
Trying to find out how.
All right, let's show that while we wait for a contestant in Kansas City. We'll interrupt if we get one. Here's this robot that can do some amazing things with its face. Check this out.
Wake up. Uh-oh. What's happening here?
Huh.
Ugh.
All right, eye blinking.
They're getting close. They're getting close, Pat.
Looking at its...
They're going to figure out how to shoot weapons soon. Look how realistic that
Yeah, it
that
is.
facial
It really
expression
is.
It's not on its own yet, though.
Yeah, is this they're programming it,
Yeah,
or
it's not
prompting it to do it
yeah,
itself.
they're just showing you
it's
all
not
the different
reactionary,
right?
To
Not
to
yet.
humans.
Come with me if you want to live.
That's just Rob putting that up there.
We're not quite to the iRobot situation
No,
yet.
we are not.
That Will Smith movie from, when was that? Like late 90s?
90s, yeah.
But we're getting there. I mean, between the nanobots yesterday, the xenobots, this thing, it's a little chilling, and then a little bit chilling.
It's going to make life easier.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah. Life will be easy when we're all dead, having been killed by Skynet. Ouch.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of ouch. Oh, and the update on the guy that stole the bus.
Yeah.
The report said that he stole the bus because, hey, it was there and the keys were in it.
Oh my gosh.
Sure. Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay.
Well, first of all, how'd you know the keys were in it until you got in there and you weren't supposed to be in it in the first place?
Maybe it was running.
Maybe. So it was just there.
Guy hopped out probably to go get a cup of coffee or something, and this guy says, "I'm taking it."
That's why Lord Hillary climbed Mount Everest. It was there.
It was there.
Oh, and that's probably why you scaled the Icelandic pyramids. They were
exactly.
There.
Well, the first time,
there.
and then it became a tradition.
Right. Exactly. It was just something to do on Thanksgiving Day. That's all.
Yeah.
So
a lot
I
of
did
people eat turkey and watch football.
And the dog show.
Yeah. I scale incredible heights. That's just what I do. Awesome. That's who I am. All right. It's part of the splendor of being me. Mm-hmm. We got to tell you about this. This story about this 16-year-old in the shooting this week at the Michigan high school.
Yeah.
This his name is
Tate Meir.
Is what? Tate.
The
yeah,
hero.
Tate Meir.
Why don't we just call the game too?
Yeah.
Well, before.
Oh yeah, because it's kind of pointless.
Yes, let's call the game.
Let's call the game.
Yeah.
The Chiefs will win.
Chiefs
this weekend. They win 11-9 more on trivia, and then we can get into the Oxford case.
Exactly right. So this high school football player, you may have heard the story. We just keep procrastinating. I mean, there's so many things going on. It was hard to get to this, but it's such an amazing story that it deserves recognition. This was the teenager who's a really pretty good football player.
Linebacker
apparently.
and tight end.
Linebacker with 4.4 speed.
Yeah.
His coaches were saying great things about him. He was going to D1 schools.
Seemed like a super awesome kid.
Yeah. And he was shot and killed. They say he took multiple bullets running at the guy and just kept coming, trying to take his weapon from him. Just an amazing,
save other people's
selfless
lives. Awesome.
act.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many people would do that?
Yeah.
adults or juveniles. Almost none. But he risked his life. He gave his life to save others.
Yeah,
it's really an incredible story.
Just to give you an idea of just the personality this kid had, just a month ago, he was interviewed after a big playoff win. And just look at the life, the spirit that he had.
Amazing.
This is Stu Carlin with the D's. I'm here with 2023, Tate Mir. I mean, I saw the INT. I got here for the second half. What a win for you guys. Just talk about how it felt to win a game like this in the rain, coming to Clarkson, revenge.
Man, it feels awesome. I mean, it feels great. We haven't been to playoffs since my freshman year. No, we weren't even in it my freshman year. My brother's senior year, so 2018.
That's what.
It just feels great. But in the rain, this is where we live. Rain is just like out your football. Tough, muddy. Everything about us is tough.
So awesome. And he was a 3.9 grade point average kid. 3.9. He was good in school, academics. He was good on the football field. He's obviously a really great person.
Yeah, just this past weekend,
really sad.
He did a recruiting trip to
Toledo, was it?
Toledo, yeah. And they're doing a petition now. Hopefully it doesn't take a petition, but they're trying to change the name of the stadium there in honor of him. So
Tate Mir.
Yeah.
Stadium. That's
that would be
really
awesome.
Cool. Yeah,
that would be awesome. Also, there was a report coming out of that shooting. Now, remember the video we played? I think on Wednesday, right? With where the kid, maybe it wasn't Wednesday, but where the kid didn't open the door, and the shooter was there.
Yeah,
the sheriff at a press conference said that wasn't the shooter.
Oh, really?
And I
really?
I don't know if it. I'd like to know who it was then.
That was the most unprofessional door knock.
I would like to say
history.
maybe perhaps the sheriff needs to revisit a training program for the deputy sheriffs so that when they knock, they don't say, "We're here, bro."
Right. Why don't you tell them your name, maybe your badge number?
So is he alleging that it was one of the deputies?
I don't know.
He just says it wasn't the shooter.
I saw the headline where it said it wasn't. The sheriff said that it wasn't
whether
the shooter.
it was the shooter or a representative from the sheriff's office.
I mean, that's a genius.
The kid
call
who didn't
on that
open
kid.
the door
You're
is
darn right
very
smart.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
And we still don't know any kind of motive, right? He's not talking. And from the second...
Did he say he was bullied or something? Did I see that somewhere?
I think some of his classmates said that. I don't know that he has said that.
No, he's not talking.
And his parents were there right away with a lawyer, and they shut him down, and they wouldn't let him talk.
Well, wasn't he?
And he hasn't talked since.
That shooter was in a meeting with the school that morning, and they let him go back.
The parents were in a meeting,
and the kid
about
was with
his behavior,
right? And he was released back into the school,
right
after that meeting,
right? Then start shooting people. It's unbelievable. We don't know what the behavioral problem was, but it was serious enough that they brought in the parents with the kid to sit him down and say, "Hey, look, this kid's out of control." And then they let him back into the system. Jeez.
So they have seized a journal from the shooter that has detailed descriptions of a wish to massacre classmates. So there you go.
He's just psychotic.
Yes.
Psychotic. Yes. Absolutely bizarre.
And of course, they're trying to drag Keith Olbermann is leading the charge of trying to drag Trump into this. Because his mom apparently at some point
his mom
said,
was a Trump fan, yeah.
Thank you, Trump, for my right to bear arms.
Gosh.
So now it's Trump's fault.
Unbelievable.
How is Keith
Olbermann? Right? How is Keith Olbermann? Ellipses.
Did he give us a video from his patio on it?
Let's go look. Oh, yay.
I'll bet he did.
I bet he did, too.
Ugh. That's the only platform he's on, I think. All right. Have a great weekend. We will be back bright and early Monday morning. See you then.
Pat Gray, only on the Blaze Radio Network.